left?
To avoid any complications, I've arranged for my wife to dine at my sister's house and stay there after dinner.
Oh, that was very prudent. Your wife might have been annoyed.
Yeah.
I've given all the instructions to the cook, on your behalf, of course, and made all the arrangements for the entertainment. Everything shall be just what I would have chosen myself.
The infidel! Let us go!
That's what I get for being inquisitive. But I'm sure there's something fishy going on and they aren't going to let you have a hand in it.
It's not the first time I've had suspicions of my husband, Nicole. If I'm not mistaken, he's involved in a love affair.
And do I mean to get to the bottom of it?
But first, let us think about my daughter. Do you know that Cleon's in love with her?
Well, he is a man after my heart, and I'm meaning to help him marry Lucille if I can.
Oh, I'm so glad to that you fancy Cleon for Lucille.
Since I fancy serving Coviel for me. And I hope our marriages can be arranged along with it.
Well, go along and have a word with them and ask them to come and see me, and then we can tackle that husband of mine together.
I'll go straight away. Oh, nothing could make me happier. Can't wait to tell Cleon and Coviel. Well, whatever could upset him? My dear Coviel, tell me what's going on.
You're dear Coviel, you little sneak. Get out my sight and never trouble me again.
So you turn on me too?
I said get out my sight and never trouble me again.
Well, I never.
Yeah.
What's been then? I better go tell the mistress about this.
What a way of treating a lover. A lover as sincere and devoted as I am.
Yeah, it's too bad for the pair of us.
I show her every imaginable affection and tenderness. She's the only thing in the world that I care for.
I haven't a thought for anyone else.
I think of her, dream of her, long for her, live for her.
For her and for her only. What do I get in return?
What?
I go 2 days without seeing her. 2 days that seem like 2 centuries. I meet by accident. I'm overwhelmed with joy. Radiant with happiness, I fly towards her, and what happens?
Whoa.
The perfidious creature turns away from me and passes me by as if she's never seen me before in her life.
That one goes for me too.
Did you ever, Coviel, see the like this ungrateful Lucille?
Will you serve this wicked Nicole?
All that I've done for her, the sighs, the devotion I have paid to her charms.
After all my constant attention, the service in the kitchen,
The tears I have shed at her feet,
and the buckets I pull up from the bloody well,
the armour I have shown for her, loving her more than myself.
the heat I've suffered turned to spit for her,
And now she passes me by in disdain.
and mine just turns her back on me.
Such perfidy deserves to be punished severely.
What mine needs to box round the ear up.
Don't dare mention the name anymore.
Also struck me
You
dead.
never come and try and excuse her.
Never fear.
Try as you will to defend her, it won't make any difference.
I have no such intention.
Confess my resentment and have no more to do with her.
I'm with you on that as well.
That nobleman who comes to the house is perhaps taking the fancy. Clearly, she's letting herself be dazzled by rank and position. For my own self-respect, I must break it off first and forestall her inconstancy. She shan't have the satisfaction of dueling me first.
Too right, I'm with you.
Hold me to my resentment. Support my resolve against any last lingering vestige of love that may plead for her. And tell me all the harsh things you can think of her. Bring out all her faults so I may come to dislike her. Describe her in terms that will make me despise her.
Well, what's she anyhow? She's an empty-head piece of snobbery. I could never see what you saw in her. And you could find 100 girls more worthy of you. In the first place, her eyes are too small.
Yes, they are small. But how full of fire, how lively, how sparkling, how tender.
Amanda's too thin.
True, but there's no other like it. So enticing, so tempting, just made for kissing.
She's got thick ankles.
But she's so slender and graceful.
And she never thinks before she speaks.
But how well it suits her. The ways are quite irresistible.
As for a sense of humour,
Oh, come, Coviel, she has the most delicate wit in the world. So subtle, so...
a conversation.
The conversation's delightful.
She tends to be serious.
Ah, you prefer jocularity. Everlasting high spirits. Don't you find something tiresome in women who giggle at everything?
Barney, she's the most moody of women.
Moody? Yes, she is moody. But how well her moods become her.
There you are. It seems that you're fixed on loving her no matter what happens.
Me?
Yeah.
I'd sooner die first. I intend to hate her more now than I once used to love her.
Yeah, but how can you when you think she's perfect?
That's how I shall get my revenge and show my strength of purpose the better. By hating her, despising her, giving her up. Beautiful, lovable, charming though I know her to be. Here she comes.
Really shocking, I call it. It can only be what I told you, Nicole.
I won't even speak to her. Neither will I.
Is there something wrong, Leon? What ails you, Coviel? Has something annoyed you? Got out of the wrong side of bed this morning? Can you not answer, Leon? Can't got your tongue, Coviel.
It's shameful.
Regular Jezebel.
I suppose our meeting a little while ago was upset you.
It seems they know what they've done.
The way we passed you this morning's got your goat, has it?
Guess what the trouble is?
Is that not it, Leon? Is that not why you're angry?
Yes, faithful screecher, since we must speak it in. And let me tell you that you shan't have the satisfaction of jilting me as you think. For I mean to break with you first. I shall find it hard to forget my love for you. I shall grieve. I shall suffer for a while, but I'll get over it eventually. But I'd rather die than be so weak as to come back to you.
That all goes for me too.
Well, pass about nothing. Do let me tell you, Leon, why I avoided you this morning.
No, I won't listen.
Let me tell you.
No, I don't want to hear.
Oh, we met you this morning.
No, I say.
Let me.
No, you traitoress!
Listen.
Not a word.
Let me say that.
I'm deaf. I can't hear.
Leon.
No.
Coviel.
Never.
Do stay one moment.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Just be patient a minute.
Nonsense.
Just one moment.
Not an instant.
Just listen to me.
Fiddle-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
One word.
It's over and done with.
One word in your ear.
Not even a word.
Very well then. Since you won't listen, you can think what you like and do as you please. That's how you behave. Well, take it which way you choose.
Very well. Let us hear why you behave so charmingly.
I don't feel like telling you now.
Tell us what happened.
No, I won't tell you what.
Please do say.
No, I don't choose to tell.
Come, won't you tell me?
No, I won't tell you anything.
Please.
No, I say.
Well, come on, have a heart.
No, nothing doing.
Please, I beg you.
Nicole,
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Lucille.
No,
I'm begging you.
no, never.
For heaven's sake.
No, I won't.
Speak to me.
Not I.
Please clear up my doubts.
Do leave me alone.
Put me out of misery.
No, I don't want to.
Very well. Since you don't care to relieve my anxiety, since you refuse to explain your heartless behaviour to me, look upon me for the last time, ungrateful girl. I'm going far away to perish of grief and love.
And I'm going to follow these footsteps.
Leon!
Hey?
Coviel!
Did you say something?
Where are you going?
Where I told you?
We're going to our death.
Oh, you aren't going to die, Leon.
Yes, cruel girls, since that is your wish.
I wish you to die.
Yes, you wish me to die.
Oh, you told me that.
But you must wish it since you refuse to clear up my doubts.
Oh, so it's my fault, is it? If you would only have listened, I would have told you that the whole trouble you complain of arose because my old aunt was with us when we met you this morning, and she firmly believes that no young girl should ever so much as let a man come anywhere near her. She is forever lecturing us on the subject. According to her, men are all devils, and we must shun their advances. And that's all there is to it.
You're not deceiving me, Lucille.
Nicole, you're not taking me in.
That is the truth. The whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Is this where we give in?
Lucille, how well you know how to relate all my troubles with one single word from your lips. How easily one can be reassured by those whom one loves.
How easily one can be led by the nose by these amazing creatures.
Aunt Leon, I'm delighted to see you. You have come in at just the right moment. My husband is on his way in, so take the chance with him and ask him to let you marry Lucille.
Ah, madame! No man could be nearer to my desires, or more gracious, more acceptable to me. Monsieur,
I wanted to put to you myself, rather than through a third person, a request I've long been considering. So, without further preliminary, may I ask you to accord me the honour and the privilege of becoming your son-in-law?
Before giving you a reply to that, monsieur, I must ask you to answer one question. Are you a gentleman?
Most men, monsieur, would have little hesitation in answering that question. Such a matter is quickly decided. The title is easy enough to assume, and custom today appears to sanction the appropriation. I myself am a little more scrupulous. I believe that any form of deception is unworthy of an honourable man, and it is wrong to disguise the estate which it has pleased heaven to call one. To appear in the eyes of the world under an assumed title, to pretend to be what one is not. I was born, monsieur, of honourable parentage. I have served 6 years in the army, and with some credit, and have, I believe, means sufficient to maintain a pretty fair position in the world. Nevertheless, I make no pretence to a title which others in my position might consider themselves entitled to assume. I therefore tell you frankly that I am not, as you would put it, a gentleman.
Well, that settles it then. My daughter's not for you. What? If you're not a gentleman, you can't have my daughter.
You and your gentleman, do you think we're the blood of King
Oh,
Louis?
be quiet, woman. I know what you're getting at.
Well, what are we? Either of us but plain, decent
What
folk.
way to be talking?
Wasn't your father a tradesman the same as
Oh,
mine?
confound the woman. She never fails to bring that up. If your father was a tradesman, so much the worse for him. But as for my father, people who make such a statement do not know what they are talking about. And what I do say is that I want a gentleman for my son-in-law.
And what I say is that our daughter should marry someone of her own sort. Oh, far better a decent, good-looking man than a beggar of a gentleman who is totally useless.
The mistress is right. The squire's son in our village is the most awkward, good-for-nothing lad you ever saw.
Be quiet, Miss Cheeky. You're always putting your nose in. No, I can afford to see my daughter go up in the world. And I intend on making her a marchioness.
A marchioness?
Yes, a marchioness.
Oh, heaven forbid.
I've made up my mind on it.
Well, I have made up mine too, and I will never agree.
Well, that's just
Marrying above one's station always brings trouble. I don't want a son-in-law who'll look down on my daughter because of her parentage, and I don't want grandchildren who'll be ashamed to call me their grandmother either.
Well, what would you
Nor do I want to have her coming to see me in style and perhaps beginning to say, how do you do, to one of the neighbours. Folk would now say all sorts of horrible things. And look at the grand lady with her high and mighty airs, they'd say. That's old Jordan's daughter. She was happy enough at playing and being ladies with us when we were children. Oh, but she's gone up in the world since then. But both her grandparents sold cloth in the market. They scraped their money together for their children, and they must be paying pretty bloody dear for it now in the next world, for you don't get as rich as that by remaining honest. No, that is not the sort of gossip that I want to hear. I want a man who'll be grateful to me for my daughter, so that I can say to him, sit down and have dinner with us, lad.
Well, that all goes to show what a little mind you've got. Not to want to go up in the world. No, I can afford to see my daughter goes up. I've made up my mind on it. I'm going to make my daughter a marchioness, even if the whole bloody world is against me. And if you provoke me any further, I'll make her a duchess.
Oh, don't lose heart, Cleance. Come with me, Lucille, and tell your father firmly that if you can't have a Cleance, well, you won't marry anyone.
Nice measurement of it now, you high-sounding words.
What else could I do? To me, it's a matter of principle.
Well, why take me seriously? Can't you see it's mad? Look at you, they don't want a bit.
You may be right, but I never thought I'd have to offer proofs of nobility to become old Jordan's son-in-law. What are you laughing at?
An idea's just occurred to me. Oh, won't we take the old fella in and get what you want at the same time?
Well,
Oh, it's a wild idea.
well, then what is it?
It's an idea I got from a play I saw some time ago. It'll make a great job to play the old blockhead, and I imagine we can get away with almost anything with him without too much worry. He fits the part perfection, and he'll swallow any old story we tell him. I have a few active friends who will help with that. Just leave it to me.
You tell me what it's about.
I'll tell you in good time. That's my brother's coming.
I don't see what the damn fuss is all about. The only thing they have to knock me about is my respect for the quality. But there's nothing to compare with the genteel society. There is no truth or honour except amongst the nobility. I'd have given my right hand before I became Marquis.
Your visitors are here.
Oh, yeah? I still have some instructions to give out. Tell them I'll be here in a minute.
This way, madame.
I don't know, Donald. I feel it is very strange behaviour on my part to allow you to bring me to a house where I don't know a soul.
Where then, madame, would you wish me to entertain you? Since to avoid scandal, you rule out both your own house and mine.
But you do not mention how I am growing insensibly more and more committed every day to accepting these extravagant tokens of your affection. And it is no use my objecting. You wear down my resistance.
Really, madame?
Your suave insistence is reducing me gradually to doing whatever you wish. The process began with your assiduity in calling me.
Oh, madame, I would never think of...
In due course, to protestations of love, then serenades, entertainments, and finally today's celebration. I set myself against these things, but you will not take no for an answer. And step by step, you undermine my resolve, until I can no longer answer for anything. And I believe that in the end, you will persuade me into a marriage that is contrary to all I intended.
On my word, madame, a very good thing too. You are a widow and your own mistress. I am independent and love you more than life itself. Well, what is to prevent you making me happy this very day?
Heavens, Grant! Many good qualities are needed on both sides of people to live happily together, and even the most reasonable people in the world often find it hard to make a success of it.
But why imagine such difficulties, madame? Your experience of one marriage proves nothing about others.
Still, I come back to my point. These expenses, which I see you incurring on my behalf, cause me concern for two reasons. Firstly, they commit me further than I would wish. And secondly, I feel certain, if I may say so, that you are spending more than you can afford. And that I don't in the least want.
Oh, that is exactly a trifle to
But I
score.
know what I am talking about. For example, the diamond which you have obliged me to accept is so valuable, I feel
Madame,
so...
I wish you would not exaggerate the value of a thing which I feel is quite unworthy of you. Ah, here's our host, the master of the house.
A little bit further back, please, madame.
Whatever
Back
are
step,
you...
please.
What is all this about?
You must go back a bit for a third one.
Monsieur Jordan knows how to behave in society, madame.
Ah,
I'm greatly honoured at having the good fortune to be favoured with your condensation. In deigning to accord me the favour of your presence. And if I should also have the merit to merit a marriage, such as yours, and had heaven envying my good fortune, according to the advantage...
That's enough, monsieur. Our lady has no liking of fine compliments. Now, she knows very well you are a man of the word. Well, he's a worthy merchant, but as you see, rather foolish in his ways.
not difficult to see that.
Ah, madame, Monsieur Jordan is one of my dearest friends.
You do me great honour, monsieur.
A gentleman of parts.
I am honoured to make his acquaintance.
Madam, your condensation is quite undeserved.
Monsieur, whatever you do, don't mention the diamond you gave me.
Well, can I even inquire how she likes it?
Not on any account at all. That would be most vulgar behaviour. If you wish to behave as a gentleman should, you must act as though it were not you who gave the gift. Ah, madame, Monsieur Jordan is just saying how delighted he is to have you in his house.
I am greatly honoured.
I can't thank you enough for putting in a good word for me.
Oh, I have the greatest difficulty in getting her to come. Madame, Monsieur Jordan is just saying how charming he finds you.
That is extremely kind of him.
If you who are kind...
Monsieur, shall we get to supper?
Everything's ready.
Come, let us take our places, madame.
Madame, you cannot be serious. I just wish it was more worthy of you.
What Monsieur Jordan has just said is quite true, madame. I am indebted to him for receiving you so hospitably in his own house, but I'm afraid the meal was not worthy of you. Well, I made the arrangements myself, but I lack the inspiration of some of our friends in such matters. Thus you may find that the meal was lacking if judged by the most critical standards. You may find there were gastronomic incongruities, certain crudities of taste. But if the king's connoisseur had had the ordering of it, well, then everything would have been according to rule, all elegance, erudition. He would not have omitted to commend you each dish as it came forward and dazzle you with his knowledge of all that pertains of good eating. He would have exclaimed on the virtues of newly baked bread, gold encrusted, crisp and crunchy all over. On the qualities of the wine, its smoothness, its body, its precise degree of sharpness or mellowness. Saddle of mutton, garnished with parsley. Loin of Normandy veal as long as my arm. White and delicately flavored, melting in the mouth like almond paste. Partridges cooked to preserve their flavor to perfection. And his crowning masterpiece, a plump turkey in a pearly broth, flanked with young pigeons, and wreathed in onions and endive. Comment, but I confess I cannot aspire to such heights, so I must join with Monsieur Jordan in wishing that the meal were more worthy of you.
My reply to all these compliments was,
to eat as heartily as you saw I did.
Ah, and what lovely hands they are, too.
The hands are but so, Monsieur Jordan. But no doubt you are referring to the diamond, which is truly magnificent.
I, Madame, heaven forbid that I should mention such a thing. That would be shockingly vulgar behaviour, unworthy of a gentleman. The diamond is a mere bagatelle.
You are very fastidious.
You are really too kind.
Monsieur, come, where's the entertainment you have prepared for us?
Oh yes, nothing adds to good cheer more than music.
Everything is ready.
Drink, let's drink, for time is fleeting. Drink while we may, for brief is our meeting. Love and life will pass you by, and in the dirt you lie. Drink, let's drink, lead fools to reason. Short is life, and brief is our season. Wealth and fame will pass you by, and in the dirt you lie. Let's drink our cares away. Drink to health and wealth today. Fill up your glass, let it go around. We may not drink tomorrow. Drink, let's drink, for time is fleeting. Drink while we may, for brief is our meeting. Love and life will pass you by, and in the dirt you lie. Drink, let's drink, leave fools to reason. Short is life, and brief is our season. Wealth and fame will pass you by, and in the dirt you lie. Let's drink our cares away. Drink to health and wealth today. Fill up your glass, let it go around. We may not drink tomorrow. Drink, let's drink, for time is fleeting. Drink while we may, for brief is our meeting. Love and life will pass you by, and in the dirt you lie. Drink and drink, they go to short is life, and brief is our season. Wealth and fame will pass you by, and in the dirt you lie. Let's drink our cares away. Drink to health and wealth today. Fill up your glass, let it go around. We may not drink tomorrow.
Oh, Monsieur Jordan, that could not have been better sung.
Do you think so?
Drink.
No!
Love and life will pass.
That was really charming.
But I see something here even more charming. Madame?
Dear me, Monsieur Jordan is more gallant than I thought.
Ah, Madame, what do you take Monsieur Jordan for?
No one I'd like to take before.
What? Yes.
You don't know him yet.
Oh, I give up.
He's a gentleman who always has an answer. And you noticed how he ate the pieces you had touched and put aside.
Monsieur Jordan is charming.
But Madame, if I could really
Ha! How pleasant, I must say. It's easy to see that I wasn't expected. So this is why you were so anxious that I should dine at my sister's. There is a theatre downstairs and a feast fit for a wedding up here. And this is where your money's going, isn't it? In entertaining your lady friends by providing them with all sorts of music and play acting, while I am sent away to amuse myself elsewhere.
Madame, what on earth are you talking about? Now, what gives you the idea that this is your husband's festivities? No. Let me explain to you that I am entertaining this lady, and your husband, Monsieur Jordan, is merely permitting me the use of your house. Now, you should be a little more careful with what you say.
Yes, you impudent bag of spuds. My lord is doing this all for my lady, and she, will have you know, is a lady of quality. My lord does the honour of using my house and has merely invited me to dine with him.
Pigs! I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Well, Madame, let me tell you exactly
Oh, I need no telling. I can see for myself. I'm not a fool. I've known for quite some time there was something afoot, and it's downright wicked of a fine gentleman like you to encourage my husband's stupidity. Oh, and as you, madame, it ill becomes a fine lady to bring trouble to a decent family. and allow my husband to believe that he's in love with you?
Oh.
How dare you speak to me like that? Come on, whatever are you thinking of? To expose me to the ridiculous accusations of this outrageous conduct?
Where are you going? You sure? Did you give her my apologies and tell her to come back? That's for you. And you mean it. Look what you've done. You insult me in front of my visitors and drive people of quality out of my house.
I don't give a damn about their quality.
I don't see how I stop from banging pots over your head.
Oh, you do what you like. I stand up for my rights, and everyone will be on my side.
Just you keep out of my way, that's all. She couldn't have come at a worse time. I was just in the mood for saying all sorts of pretty things. I never felt so lively in all my life. But who the hell is this?
Monsieur, I don't think I have the honour of being known to you.
No.
But I knew you when you were only so high. Yes, you're the prettiest child I ever saw. All the ladies were forever picking you up and cuddling you.
Cuddling me?
Yes, I was a great friend of the late gentleman, your father.
The late gentleman, my father?
Very worthy gentleman he was, too.
What's that you say?
I said a very worthy gentleman he was.
My father?
Of course.
You knew him well? And you knew him to be a gentleman?
Undoubtedly.
Well, I don't see what people mean then.
What was your trouble?
Well, there are fools about who will have it that my father was in trade.
In trade, fair standard, never in his life. He was just obliging, anxious to be helpful. And he knew all about cloth. He'd go round, select a few samples, and have them brought to his house and give it to his friends for a consideration.
Well, I'm delighted to know you. You'll be able to testify that my father was a gentleman.
I maintain it before everyone.
I shall be eternally grateful to you. What brings you here?
Since the time I knew the late gentleman, your father, I've been travelling all round the world.
All around the world?
Yes.
Must be a tidy long way.
It is. And I've only returned from my travels 4 days ago, and I've heard along here because of my concern for your interest to bring you the most exciting news.
And what's that?
Have you heard the Grand Turk's son is here?
No.
Oh, he has a splendid host of attendants, and everyone's running around to get a good look at him, as he's been received here as a personage of the greatest distinction.
On my word, I didn't know that.
But what's so fortunate for you is that he's falling in love with your daughter.
The Grand Turk's son?
Yeah, and he won't be happy until he's your son-in-law.
My son-in-law, the Grand Turk's son?
That's it, the Grand Turk's son, your son-in-law. I've been to see him, and not the language, had quite a chat. In the course of the conversation, he said, Mayu? Oh, Alan? Alan? Oh, no, nothing. Meaning, have you ever come across a beautiful young lady, the daughter of Monsieur Jordan, the gentleman of Paris?
The Grand Turk's son said that about me.
He did. And when I said I knew you personally and had met your daughter, he went, Mahem Saham, which means how I love her.
Mahab Saham means how I love her.
Yes.
Oh, right, you told me that. Mahab Saham, how I love her. What a wonderful language Turkish is.
You'd be surprised. Did you know what kakakamuchi means?
Kakakamuchi, no.
It means dear heart.
Kakakamuchi means dear heart?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Kakakamuchi, dear heart.
Yes. Yeah, but to conclude my mission, he's on his way here, and in order that his father-in-law may be worthy of him, he wants to make you and Mamamuchi a title of great rank in his country.
Mamamuchi?
Yeah, Mamamuchi, or as we should say, paladins. There's no higher rank anywhere else in the world, and you'd be on equality with the greatest of noblemen.
Wow. I am very much obliged to the son of a Grand Turk. Please take me to him so I can thank him in person.
But I told you he's coming here.
Coming here?
Yes, he's bringing everything needed for the ceremony.
It's all very sudden.
Oh, his love looks no delay.
Oh, the only problem is that my daughter is a very stubborn girl. And she's taken a fancy to a fella called Cleon. And she swears she'll marry nobody else.
Oh, she'll change her mind when she sees the Grand Turk's son. By a remarkable coincidence, he's very much like Cleon. Oh, whom I had pointed out to me. And her love for the one can easily be transferred to the other.
Jordina!
Oh, here he is now. I hear him coming.
And Busselhim, Okwi Boro, Jordina, Salamili.
Which has been interpreted to be shorter than may your heart all year be like a rose tree in flower. It is the usual form of polite greetings in his country.
I am His Turkish Highness's most humble servant. Karika Bagin. You? Oh, Balabanabin.
Captain Military, a basin base, him amolon.
Praise that we have the strength of lions and the wisdom of serpents.
Oh, very much obliged, sweet Turkish Rhino. Say, I wish him every prosperity.
The bellman.
He requests that you go with him at once to prepare for the ceremony so they meet your daughter and conclude the marriage.
What are the 2 words?
Yeah, the Turkish language is like that. You can say a great deal in very few words.
Oh. Run away, he wants you to go.
Okay. Yeah.
The part I've been wrote, he couldn't have played it better. I hope, monsieur, we can count on your help. There's just a affair we have in hand in here.
I can't help. Who would have known you? What a getter.
Yes, isn't it?
What are we laughing at?
Something very amusing. Well, you never guessed the trick of playing an old man. It's intended to persuade him to let his daughter marry my master.
I have no idea what the trick is, but I've no doubt it's a good one if you have a hand in it.
Don't you know me, monsieur?
Well, tell me about it.
I think we come over here. I think they'd love to see what's going on.
How dare you talk like that to a Mamamucci!
Oh, what?
I tell you, I am a Mamamucci.
Whatever's there talking about these Mamamucci?
You'll have to show a bit more respect now that I'm a Mamamucci.
And whatever sort of creature is that?
Now, Mamamucci is what we should call a paladin.
Oh, you must know better than to go paladin at your
Oh,
age.
ignorant! Paladin is an honor which has just been conferred upon me. You just missed the ceremony!
What sort of ceremony?
A good Jordina,
What does that mean?
Jordina means Jordan.
What about Jordan?
Can make a paladina, oh Jordan, Jordanina.
I don't understand.
Give him a galley, bring the tea. Him go fight this brave Christina. How dare you speak like that to a Mamamucci?
Oh my God! He's going to stop running mad. I must run and stop him before he goes out. He needed that. I can see how he's for trouble everywhere.
Madame, have you ever seen anything so amusing? I never thought anyone could be such a fool. All the same, we must try to further Cleon's affairs and keep up the masquerade. Cleon is a good fellow and deserves our support.
Yes, I esteem him highly. He deserves to be fortunate.
And there is still the ballet for us to see. And perhaps then we may find whether a certain hope of mine has been realized.
Yes. I have seen how lavish the preparations are, Aunt, and I cannot permit this sort of thing any longer. I am determined to stem the flood of your extravagance on my account, and so I have decided to marry you at once. That seems to be the only solution. Marriage puts an end to such things, as you know.
Oh, Madame, can you really have come to the decision I have so much desired?
Only to prevent you from ruining yourself. I can quite see that if I didn't, you would soon be without a penny to your name.
Well, I am most grateful for your concern over my fortune, but it is entirely yours, and my heart along with it to do with as you please.
I shall make demands upon both. Here comes our friend. And what a wonderful sight he is.
Monsieur, we come to pay you our respects, and to join with you on the occasion of the marriage of your daughter to the son of the Grand Turk.
I wish you the strength of lions in the wisdom of your loins.
I am honoured to be amongst the first to offer my felicitations on your newly acquired honours.
Madam, please stand. I'm very grateful that you're here to share in the honours which have just been conferred upon me. And might I also add that I'm even more grateful that you're here because it allows me to make my humble apologies for the ill behaviour of my wife.
That was of no consequence. One can make allowance for her feelings. She must value your affections highly, and it is not surprising she shows concern lest she may lose any part of them.
My affections, madame, are entirely in your...
You observe, Madame, that Monsieur Jordan is not one of those people whom good fortune makes forgetful. No, even in his newfound greatness, he remembers his friend.
Yes, it is the mark of a truly noble mind.
Monsieur, where is his Turkish Highness? We would like, as your friends, to pay him our respects. Your Highness, we come to pay our respects and offer our humble services as friends of your father-in-law-to-be.
Oh, where's the interpreter? So I can tell him who you are and what you are saying. You'll see he'll speak Turkish. He speaks it very well. And good. Hello. Gentlemen. Grand Signor. Grand Signor. Grand Signor. A lady. Grand Dama. Grand Dama. Grand Dama. I think you've got it. Gentlemen. In French, Mamamucci. A lady, she French, Mamamucci, yes. Oh, his interpreter. Where have you been? We can't exchange a word without you. Just tell him that these people are of very great consequence who have come as my friends to pay their respects to him and offer their services. You'll see him speak Turkish.
Many bully, voilà, ouais, baby.
Cataclysme tobble alors sulta a kitty sack alamus.
There you see. We pray that the rain of prosperity may ever water the gardens of your family.
Oh, monsieur. Didn't I tell you he'd speak Turkish?
Yes, and it is most wonderful, isn't it?
Ah, there you are, my little girl. Come along. Give your hand to this gentleman who has done you the honour of asking you to marry.
Oh, really, Father? Whatever are you dressed up like this for? Is this supposed to be a play?
No play about it. It is a most serious matter, and a bloody lucky one for you. This gentleman I have arranged for you to marry.
Me? Marry him, Father?
Yes, you marry him. Now give him your hand and thank heaven for your good fortune.
Oh, but I don't want to marry.
But I want you to, and I'm your father.
No, well, I shan't. That's all.
There, give your hand to him. Give it to him, I tell you.
No, Father, I told you that no power on earth will make me marry anyone but Cleveland. As you say, you are my father. And it is my duty to obey you. And it is for you to decide these things.
Well, I'm glad to see you've remembered your duty. What a wonderful thing it is to have an obedient daughter.
Oh, now what am I hearing? They tell me you're giving your daughter to a mama.
Mucci, just to keep an eye on. You're always sticking it in where it doesn't belong. There seems to be no teaching you sense.
Oh, it is you who need teaching sense. You go from one mad idea to the other. What is all this collection here for?
I intend on marrying my daughter to the son of a Grand Turk.
So, no Turk.
Yes, pay your compliments to him for the interpreter over there.
Oh, I need no interpreter. I'll tell him straight.
Why should he refuse such an honour? Surely you don't decline to have his Turkish highness as your son.
My God, why? Why can't you keep your nose out of our affairs?
Madame, you can't refuse a great honour like this.
And I will thank you, Madame, to refrain from meddling in things which do not concern you.
It's because of our friendly feelings towards you that we wish to be helpful.
I can get along very well without your friendly feelings, thank you very
Your
much.
own daughter is willing to fall in with her father's wishes.
My daughter agrees to marry you.
Yes, without question.
She's forgotten Cleon.
What won't a woman do to become a great lady?
Oh, I'd strangle her with my own hands if she did a thing like that.
Enough of your candle, I say. She shall marry him.
And I say she shan't. Never, never, never.
What a fuss.
Father, dear.
Oh, go along with you. You are a hussy, aren't
You
you?
abuse her merely because she does as I ask her to.
She's my daughter too.
What did you hear, please?
What a word in my ear.
Monsieur, if you give me a moment in private, I can get her to agree to marry.
I will never agree to this marriage. Me.
Just listen to him.
I won't listen.
Please, madam,
He'll tell you all about the Grand
You
Turk.
won't tell me anything.
Stop it. What have you to do to listen?
come over here.
Oh,
I can explain everything later. Now to realize we've been trying to tip you off, and that the Grand Turk's son is no other than Cleon. And we're all dressed up in this clobber. Yeah, and intermediates all the hell. Don't let on.
Well, that settles it. I consent to the marriage.
We all see sense at last. You wouldn't listen. I knew he'd tell you all about the Grand Turk.
Oh, yes, he's told me everything, and I'm entirely satisfied. Send for a priest.
Madame, to put your mind at rest, and to clear your mind of any jealousy you may have about your husband, let me explain to you that this lady and I intend to be married at the same time.
Well, I don't object to that either.
Does that make her think that perhaps...
Yes, of course. We must keep up the pretense to her.
Good on you. Send for the priest.
And while we're waiting for the priest, shall we have a dance to entertain his Turkish packets?
Excellent idea. Let us take our place, sir.
Oh, but what about Nicole? Wasn't she going to be married too?
Oh, that's a problem. I'll give her the interpreter. Can I give my wife to anyone I'll have her?
If there's a bigger fool anywhere, I'd like to meet him.